Alright, so, it's been a week since I made a video, and I still don't have the old video, excuse me, the one from last Wednesday posted yet. I know. Um, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my medication is right, or, I don't know what exactly the deal is, but, um, I've been really depressed lately. Like, lay on the floor, I'm not gonna do shit, kind of depressed. And that's really weird for me because I've never had to experience that before. So I don't really know what to do with it. I don't really know how to uh, function through that. Like anxiety, I can kind of function through. Like I'm used to that. But this depression thing, like, can you even function through depression? I mean, I don't know. Like with anxiety, I can still like get up and go and like leave the house, and I can still go to work, and most of the time I can get what I need to get finished unless I get really overwhelmed, which, okay, happens pretty often, but I can at least get half of what I need to get finished. But with depression, I just kind of feel like I don't, I ain't doing shit, and y'all are short, like, because it's not gonna change. Um, and it's weird, and I don't know what's from. I would have I would assume it's medication. I don't really know. My psychiatrist was telling me that I can't be on more than 3 milligrams of Klonopin a day because that'll cause depressive symptoms. So I take 2 milligrams of Klonopin a day, but then a lot of times I'll take 3 milligrams of Ativan because I'll tell you what, one ain't cutting it, and a lot of times two doesn't either. So, so I'm wondering if that's what's making it happen. Um, or my psychiatrist really doesn't want me to be on that much Klonopin to begin with. Like, he's trying to get me to knock down, like, the evening dose to just 0.5 milligrams. And then I tried to, but then I ended up taking more Ativan during the day, and I really don't like the Ativan. Um, after 3, it just makes me exhausted. But it doesn't calm my anxiety at all, so. Um, so yeah, let's see, what's been going on beyond that? My binging and purging hasn't been as bad, shockingly, and I don't know why that changed, but, um, the times I felt the need to are the times that I haven't had the opportunity to, if that makes sense. So maybe it's just been a week of distractions, I'm not sure. Also, though, there's been a lot of times where I've ended up binging, well, what I would consider a binge. Not like a full out, like intentional binge, but like eating far too much or more than I wanted to, or getting like I get my hands on a certain food and I'll just like eat all of it, right? And then not having the opportunity to get rid of it, which has been terrifying. Oh, that sucks so bad. Let me tell you what. There are certain foods that trigger the fuck out of me. And like, if I have them, I will eat all of them. There's no stopping me. Like, and there's no self-control in that. I've gone through 2 cans of chocolate frosting this week. And let me tell you this short story. They weren't even mine. Shocker. I was at work, and this is, like cake and frosting that I had bought for them because they requested it for, one of the family members' birthdays. Okay, and then I ate it because I needed chocolate, or because I needed frosting, or really, I think just because the fucking chocolate frosting was there, and I will go through a tub in one sitting, and I know that's disgusting, and you probably just barfed on yourself, but yeah, Yeah. So then I went out and I bought another one to replace it, so then they wouldn't know. And I took the I hid the can, the like little canister of frosting, like in my purse, well, in my computer bag, and took it home. All right, that was Monday. No, I'm sorry, that was last Thursday. Monday, I go to work, and they'd made cupcakes, and they had used, and why do people do this? To me, this is like when people drink, like when people are out having like drinks, right? And they drink like half a glass of wine, and they're like, no, I'm finished. Or they drink like, half of their like vodka tonic, and they're like, all right, let's go. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting that. Don't you fucking waste that. Give it to me. Fuck, I'll drink it. I don't understand people that do this shit. You are wasting perfectly fine alcohol. In the same vein, I see this chocolate frosting, and they've only used a quarter of the frosting can for an entire 24 cupcakes. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking wasting it. You have an entire can of frosting to use. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a lot of construction right here. I'm like, you have an entire can of frosting to use, and you've only used a quarter of it. In what world is that a good idea? I mean, I understand some people don't like frosting, and I think those people are completely out of their mind, but all right. So then I ate that can, and didn't mean to. I was like, oh, fuck. Here's what happens. When I see someone has a can of chocolate frosting in the refrigerator, that's really, literally, the first thing I say is, oh, fuck. Sometimes audibly. Because I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to be me eating the entire can of frosting. I just can't not do it. I don't know how to. I'll take a spoonful and then that's it, right? Or I'll and here I'd degrade it. Like, it gets worse. Because first I'll try to, I put on like a graham cracker, right? And I'm trying to be all like, oh, this is like a snack. This is like a sweet snack. Or I'll find some of the little cookie to like dip it in and like, trying to make it like fancy. And then I get to the point where I'm like the fucking girl from Death Becomes Her. What's her name? When Goldie Hawn's character in Death Becomes Her. The point is, I see it and I'm just like, oh fuck, that's it. That's the end of it. I'm out. Looks like I'm going to buy a can of frosting so I can go and replace it, because I will eat it all of it. Sucks a lot. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, but that all goes back to the fact that I have had these. Sorry about that. You're not gonna go? Then I will. It all goes back to what was I saying? Oh, that I've been like having these moments where I'm binging, but then it's either like so sudden I don't have enough time to drink anything, or I'm not in an actual like physical place where I can find a place to purge. Like there's too many people around, or we have to like literally leave the house. It's terrible. I'll tell you that much. So this binging without purging bullshit is, that's happened 3 times in the past week. That shit has got to fucking stop. And that man in the car in front of me, who just turned in front of me, he looks like the guy from the Gordon's Fisherman box. with like the white like hair, like sailor, like old timey sailor kind of guy. That was cool. So yeah, that's where I've been. Depressed and binging and not having the opportunity to purge. And I don't know. We'll see what this. Oh, shit. And real quick, because I have the time. Um, insomnia beating my ass in. I don't have anything to take. Because I stopped taking that fucking trazodone. For several reasons. One, you can't eat grapefruit on trazodone. That's my number one safe food. So I was like, well, that's not going to cut it. Second of all, because I can never wake up during the day. It takes forever for it to work at night. It doesn't really work at night. And then I wake up during the day, but it takes me like 6 hours. And I'm late for everything. Like I am now. But that's different. So I have nothing to take. Oh, so then my psychiatrist said, hey, take Seroquel. I'm like, that's cool, dude. I'll take Seroquel. And I go to the pharmacy, and you know how much that is without insurance? For 50 milligrams for 30 days, that would be $300. 300. Okay. No, it's not. I don't have to explain why that's not going to work. It's not going to work. So my therapist is like, well, just take some Benadryl. Like, try to knock yourself out that way. Yeah, that shit doesn't work for me either. So I've been up really, really late the past few nights. Like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And then I work 2 hours later for 14, 15 hours. Last night I got a lot of painting done though. That was cool. I'll show you guys that in another video. But now I'm here at where the F am I gonna park? Now I'm here at Therapyland, and I gotta find a place to park because I gotta go in because I'm 12 minutes late. And this video's 13 minutes long, so Alright, I'm gonna peace out. I will make another video and tell you guys how IOP is tonight. Alright, bye bye.